Hello, friends. This is going to be the resurrection of crazy Miss Tammy. It's been over a month since I have done a video. I have to admit, I have been in a little bit of a funk, and I thought it important to do a video and let you all know that, because I think sometimes with social media, it is assumed that we all have these fabulous, uplifting lives and nothing ever goes wrong. And I'm here to tell you folks, that's not my life, okay? I am an everyday kind of gal. I have ups and downs just like everyone else. And I will say that I know for myself, if I deviate from my ordinary, normal things, it's easier for me to just let it all go. And I made a promise to myself a couple of years that that would be the one thing that I worked on for me. I don't make New Year's resolutions because we break them anyway. But I did want to learn to not deviate once I set my mind to something. And it started with my weight loss. I thought if you deviate on one day, you'll deviate the next day, and then it's just so easy for everything to slip away. So I kind of deviated from some of the things that I love to do around the holidays, and then I just kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. And I'm talking about self-care. I have a tendency when I am around family, I take care of family, and I let Tammy sit on the back burner. And that's what I did. And I will also say this, I'm struggling with the hair color. And I know so many of you would be so disappointed in me if I went ahead and colored my hair. And I actually did talk to Lou about it because I said, you know, I don't know, I'm feeling old and haggard. And I thought, is it the hair or is it that I have deviated so much from what I love to do for me? So then during the holidays, we went over to my brother's, and I said to my niece, Ashley, do I look old with this hair color? And she said, at first I thought you did, but not anymore. And I said, because I'm feeling so old. I was just feeling like a blob. And she said, well, I think you're thinner than you've ever been, which was not the case. I said, no, I'm actually 8 pounds heavier than when you last saw me. And she said, well, your muscle definition, you're just leaner. And I'm not unhappy with how I look physically as far as my fitness, because I have stayed true to that. But all of this, but I have to be honest, 65, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but 65 knocked me down a few pegs. I don't know if it's because I had to get hearing aids to hear, and we just associate that to the elderly, which is not even the case. So many people cannot hear throughout their whole life, or as a young person, I couldn't hear. I thought I could. I was reading lips. But, I got the hearing aids. I let my hair all grow out its natural color. You come on YouTube and you read comments. Oh my goodness, I've been away for so long. How horrible does she look? She's so gaunt. Oh, good thing for makeup. And if you're already feeling things within yourself, those things I think pile on, because in a normal everyday life, and as God is my witness, I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm not affected by comments that are made. I'm just not. You have to have a very thick skin, and I always have. But with that being said, I guess for me, 65, like I said, just really set me back a little bit, my friends. And I think I actually was feeling a little bit of woe is me. And then I had to just snap out of it and slap myself and say, Tammy, you're healthy. You are aging naturally. That has been my choice to make. And, Lou always says, Tammy, you can color your hair. You can go and do things to your face if you want. You can do anything you want. He said, you have to be happy. And I think it was just turning 65 was overwhelming for me, I guess. And it doesn't help that I'm having some issues with my left foot. She's still in the boot, my friends. She's in a boot. I went to a podiatrist and I had an MRI, and it turns out that I have a fracture in the ankle joint, and I have severe arthritis in my left big toe, and they say a mild case of plantar fasciitis, which I don't even feel that because Lou suffers from that. So I know the pain that he goes through when that happens to him, and I don't feel any of that. I'm feeling it in the flexion part, in the ankle part when I flex. It's excruciating. And the knee, which last year when we were in Buffalo, I had x-rays for, and they said, oh, there's nothing there, you just have a little bit of arthritis. Well, why is it waking me up in excruciating pain? Sometimes I actually wake up with tears, crying in my sleep because I'm in pain. I get up and then I'll either get some ice or I'll warm it. I usually go out on the couch because I can elevate it. Lou always says, keep it elevated, whatever. So I did have an MRI on my knee also because the pain has been excruciating. Well, it turns out I have a minor tear in my meniscus, which can heal on its own, and that is my hope. However, I have a very large cyst laying behind the tear, and that is causing the problem. The cyst, when I sleep, whatever way I angle my leg, I may be pushing the cyst a certain way, and it pushes up against the tear, and it's causing all the pain. So that will have to be looked at. We're going to probably do that. I am probably going to do that when I go back to Buffalo. Lou has already talked to a few doctors there. I want to avoid surgery, and I don't know any doctors down here with their reputation. They might like to cut. You never know, because that is what a surgeon does. But because Lou knows a few orthopedic surgeons in Buffalo, I will probably go to them, and they can be drained, but unfortunately they come back. So I have to wait until then. And they say that the foot could be aggravating the knee. So that's all been weighing on me, and I guess it just was 65, all the problems, because I love to walk. I love to walk my dogs, and you know that exercise is a very important part of my life. So I was just in a funk, my friends. So today what I thought I would do is just share with you how I get back on track, and a couple of things that I'm excited that I've started using, and I can't wait to see how they work. And I will tell you that the Mesulin, do you remember I shared with you the dome, and I was sitting with that when we watched TV, and it's a red light therapy. And I said there's got to be something to this because athletes use red light therapy, and people who have severe arthritis, they go to red light therapy places for treatment for their arthritis, and they swear by it. So I thought there has to be something to it. So the dome, I started out with the dome, and then Mesulin, I think the company is. This is not sponsored. They did contact me and said, would you like to try our blanket? And I said, oh yes. And I have been using that since December. I do it daily. And sometimes if I have the time, I will do it for a solid hour, put my music on, and I just lay there, and really, I just organize my thoughts. And I think because my left big toe was bothering me, that's where I have my severe arthritis in my foot, it was really, really bothering me. And I take no medications for anything. I don't even take a leave for inflammation or pain, nothing. And the pain in the left toe seems to be getting better. So I think there is something to red light therapy. I'll keep you posted on that, but I am using the blanket, and I thought I would just insert little clips of me using these things so that you can see what I'm talking about. So next, this morning, I decided I was going to do a couple of things because my skin is starting to really suffer, and not suffer in the way of breakouts, but my pores are getting a little clogged, you know, and I'm a big person that you need to steam, and I do oil cleansing to break down the sebum. And it really helps to unclog the pores. They're not going to change in size, but a clogged pore will appear to look like it's like a volcano ready to explode once you put your foundation on. So I'm really working on getting back to all of that. I never stopped my skincare, but I was getting lazy with my tools, and I now know they make a difference for me. They're something that fulfill whatever I need to exist as Tammy in this world. Okay? Okay, and the beauty part, because there's many other things that fulfill my soul, but I'm talking beauty today. So I've tried a new eye patch, and I have to say I really do like them, and they are by Augustinus Bader, and I know that there's a cream of this person who is very, very popular and very, very expensive. I bought these during the Sephora sale, and I really like them. I will probably get more. So what the clip you're seeing is me using these. Easy to put on. Leave them on for 20 minutes. You put them on dry skin, and I really do think that they are making a little bit of a difference. And I bought the individual. I'm not sure if they come in boxes, but I would buy boxes. But other eye patches, I'm back to daily eye masking. I had gotten to the point where I think I had done it, you know, maybe once or twice a week if I was lucky, but I like to do daily. And you can use any eye mask you like, but I like the BioPel. Very, very nice hydration. I want a mask that hydrates because I'm very dry. I want something that helps with my dark circles. And if it pays a little attention to the puffiness, I'm not mad at that either. So I look for a lot of different masks. Some may work on puffiness, some may work on dark circles, and others may work on wrinkles, others hydrating. They all do a little bit of each, but some are really targeted. So I also talked about this before Christmas. I'm really enjoying these. I have the eye mask. I brought the face mask. I like the face mask too, but I have the eye mask as well. So really have started to get back into the habit of doing an eye mask every morning. Could be while I'm brushing my teeth, doesn't matter. I put an eye mask on before I put any other skincare on, and it makes me feel better about myself, which lifts me up out of my funk. All right, so the next thing I'm going to share with you, now this to me is extremely exciting. I have seen this all over Instagram. It's extremely expensive. I would not have purchased it, not without really probably a year of research on it. But the company contacted me and asked me if I wanted to try this. There's been no code given to me and no money offered to me, nothing. But I am very excited. I posted it on Instagram. I just got it, and today was my first time using it. And it is the Jove Red Laser Mask. This is a laser mask. I'm going to do a little more research on it and use it for a couple more weeks and then come back. But I wanted to tell you that, you know, it looks like it could be a little bit claustrophobic, but you can breathe through it. You can see there's a vent here, so you can breathe through it even though it goes over your mouth. I want to say this is the most comfortable face mask I have ever worn. It sits flush right up against the skin, and just a fabulous, fabulous fit to it. The actual lights were comfortable on my skin. I didn't feel anything. Really easy to use. You can walk around with it, and you can increase the energy, decrease the energy. You can set it for the time you want and the power on and off button. And like I said, you can move around with it so you can clean. The lighting does not interfere with the eyes. Most LED lights, you put the mask on and you can see the glow. I couldn't even see the glow of the lighting, but it still hits all around the eye area. So very, very excited to continue to use this and share it with you. And I'm going to use it daily. All right, and I also am trying a couple of other things. There are certain areas on me that are really starting to show age. and one are the lip lines. And so many of you ask me, you know, lip lines, how do I take care of the lip lines? You can go and have filler, you can have Botox. Many years ago, the derm that I go to, well, I no longer do, he's in Buffalo, but he asked me if I would be his guinea pig on a laser treatment. And they did 8 weeks of it on me, and it did nothing. He did not even see any results himself, and he said, I'm not even gonna offer this on the menu because it did nothing. So the laser treatment didn't work for me. It wasn't an aggressive laser treatment. It's the only in-office treatment I have ever had. I don't have lasers, skin tightening, spot removers. I don't have any in-office procedures. I do everything on my own here at the house. So I don't have high hopes for this, but it was sent to me. Again, I don't have a code, and I'm not being paid for any of this. They don't even know I'm using it yet, but it was sent to me, and it's from Dermalect, and it's professional strength, smooth upper lip lines, and you use it only on the lip lines. You don't use it on your lips. And then they also have a lip mask that you do put on your lips, and I've been trying these, too soon to say anything. But again, I do not have high hopes for this because I have tried so many different lip products, and none of them have worked for even softening the lines. So, but I'm giving it a try. And they also sent this along. Now I have a couple of things on order. I have decided that I'm going to try some of these products that are raved about on Instagram, and they swear that it gave them a new neck, and they swear it gave this and that. And I kind of dislike those because I've been in skincare for a very long time, and I've been very consistent with my skincare, and I have tried all different types. And there are very few gimmicky things that work and give you if you're 65, are gonna give you a 30-year-old neck, okay? You guys may have seen that advertisement with so many people that are, you know, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it because it's a new year. And as we get older, we start to feel this way and are sometimes led in a direction of, oh, I'm gonna try that. That person said it's absolutely fabulous. I'm just going to say, and this is not for everyone, there are people who truly are here to help you and will be the guinea pig for products. But some people, you need to follow the money, my friends, okay? So don't fall for every single gimmick out there. If you have somebody that you really trust watching, go and see if they've reviewed it. And most people will tell you if it's sponsored. However, there are companies out there that will sponsor you and they don't tell you what to say. So it really is a tough situation, but I'm here to tell you, if I'm gonna spend your money, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? So this was sent from Dermalect as well. It's the Self-Esteem Neck Firming Lift. I just started using it last night, so I'm not gonna come here and tell you, ooh, my neck is looking 30 today, because it's not. And I have a loose skin here, and it's starting to show its age. I don't have the bands this way, but I do have this. But I will tell you, genetics plays a very big part. However, in my family, necks aren't really great. I've been very lucky with my neck not falling apart yet. I think my sisters both have the bands that go across, and jowls are big in my family. My brothers, my sisters, we all have them. So that's a genetic thing that I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with unless I went and had a facelift. And I'm never gonna have a facelift, my friends, never. So I'm gonna give this a try and we shall see. And like I said, I have some things on order that are coming. Now today I'm trying a new foundation that I saw. Well, it's not a new foundation, it's new to me. But one night when menopause had decided to open the furnace door and I could not sleep, I was watching Instagram and Nikki LaRose came up, and Nikki LaRose is a makeup artist, and she also has an incredible brush set with BK Beauty. It's one of my favorites that they have come out with in their collaborations is Nikki LaRose. Well, anyway, she was saying her favorite makeup combination. Now, she did mix this with a matte. She's much younger than me, probably by 35 years. So her skin is in a totally different state than mine is. She's wrinkle-free. And I have the roadmaps to worry about. So I have to think, okay, where is this going to settle? So I decided to give it a try because it is a hydrating foundation with a glow. That's what I look for. Glow for me, I'm dry skinned, but glow for me at this point in my life means youthful, a more youthful look, okay? But it's a personal preference whether you like a matte look or you like a glossy look. But I decided to give this a try. Now the color is not perfect. I actually did a video yesterday that was so bad that I just could not put it up because I thought, no, this is what I'm trying to defeat. I don't want to be in this funk. So I want an uplifting video that comes with good results. So I tried the Patrick Ta today, and it is just a moment, the eyesight also goes, is the Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. And the color I got is Golden 8. It's not perfect. It's actually a little pale yellow. So I do mix it in with a little bit of this Mario Soft Scalp Bronze Shaping Serum. I just put 1 squirt of this in with a pump of this, and that's what I am wearing today on my skin. Let me show you. It has a beautiful finish. It can be lightweight coverage, medium, or very heavy, depending on how you apply it. This is 1 full pump with the Mario squirt, and I applied with a damp Refer sponge, and I pounced. Now, when I did it yesterday, I used a brush, and it looked like pancake makeup on my face. So it was not good, and I did not blend it yesterday. So I do need a little bit of warmth added to it. This is what it looks like as far as color. And I'll just give you a little swatch on the hand so you can see. But that is the color. It looks like it's going to be perfect, but it was not. Today's application, I do like it a lot, but I have to see how it wears. And I'm gonna head to Costco in a little bit. I don't normally go to Costco with all this makeup on, but we're trying things today. So those things are all new for me. Now I did, because I just mentioned Costco, I want to share a couple of things that I have seen at my Costco that I have been seeing come up on Instagram or in articles that I have read. So the first one is the collagen ampule pads. Maybe some of you are aware of this. I did not. It's from MediHeal. And when I was reading this article, I thought, oh, this is something I've never seen. And it really was a good article about this. And then there I am walking through Costco, and they have this one. So I thought, well, I'm going to get it. It's on sale right now at Costco, but I'm not sure how much. But it's not expensive, and you get the free refill in it. So you're paying for one, but you get this refill. And it's just loaded with powerful serums, firming, nourishing, smoothing. It's Korean, made in Korea. And it's made with vegan fibers, contains age-defying firming collagen serum, and it can be used as a mask. You can put it on and leave it on, or it can be used as a pad to tone and prep your skin. So I'm excited to try this, and who knows? It could be what I'm looking for. because maybe I'm looking for the fountain of youth again and I don't even know it. Okay, so here is another thing that is back at Costco, and they sold this a couple years back. I was so excited. I think I bought 4 or 5 of them, and I'm just now going through the last one. And it is the Bad Mama Jamma large size of the Bioderma in the pump. I love the pump. Now this is the size that you can buy off of many sites, or I think I even bought this at Target. Now if you look, it's a much smaller size. It's 16.7 ounce. This one's 28.7. This is $18 at Costco. And it is the exact same thing, only double the size, my friends. I love it. Well, a little under less. It's not really double. That would be 32 ounces, but 28.7, just love it. Love it. And it is the actual product. And I have been using it for years now. And I find it to be the most gentle and the best at removing my eye makeup. Next, I saw this at Costco, and I had seen this written up. Now, this goes by the name Santella. But if you go into Sephora and you'll see like Dr. Jart has a cream with the Sika cream. It's for calming, especially if you have rosacea. And I do struggle with a little bit of rosacea. And when the menopause furnace turns on and she opens the door and says, poof, and that heat hits you, my rosacea acts up. So I saw this at Costco, and it comes in 2 bottles. Both the same size. I have one in my backup drawer, but you get 2, and I think it was $27 for the 2 large bottles. I've tried this 3 nights in a row now, and it's really a beautiful serum. So if you are someone who has uber sensitive skin and the Sika creams work for you because they're usually a little higher in price, this here is made with pure Santella from Madagascar. And they make good vanilla. Why wouldn't they make good Santella? And it's just really healing. It helps the barrier of your skin. So you might want to give this a try if you're somebody who struggles with sensitive skin, rosacea, anything that's just, you know, irritates your skin. Try some of this in with it. And one thing that is nice about the Santella, Sika, it can be used with all other skincare, all ingredients. Nothing interferes. It does not interfere. There's no problems with using it with anything in your skincare. So if you're somebody who really likes Sika, get to your Costco. I'm not sure if Costco is in Canada, and I know that not all states have one, but you might have a BJ's or a Sam's or something else very similar that may be carrying it. So take a look, see. Now, I did want to touch base on this because I talked about this. Now, this is a drugstore dermatologist created skincare brand, which is fabulous. It's fabulous. You can only buy it at Target or on their website. And this is my 2nd bottle of this now. Absolutely love it. A little funky in texture when you first start using it, but it's glorious. It's beautiful. It's perfect for a dry skin, and it removes everything. So they did come out with their pre-cleanse cleansing oil, and you can use this before. And now I do like cleansing oils, but I like them when you put them on, and then when you put water in with them, they really emulsify. I like to see that little bit of white foamy action going on when I use a cleansing oil. You don't really get that with this. It does work. It's great on the skin, doesn't dry out, but just my personal preference of looking for that little bit of white lather, because I think they rinse cleaner. I don't know why, that's just my experience, but it is a good oil cleanser, but I would not repurchase this one because it lacks that one thing that I really look for in a cleansing oil. But before I go, I did want to share, I don't know, maybe some of you have already noticed, it's very cold and chilly here in Florida. We've been waking up to 40, gives me another reason to wear my most favorite Lily silk top. I'm wearing it as much as I can. I love it. And we don't get many cold days where I can wear something like this. But this is a special that starts on January 14th from Dean Davidson. It's a special Valentine pave cut. It does come in the ruby, and it's really beautiful. It does slide on the chain. The chain is adjustable, so you can wear it a little longer or you can wear it up however you choose. And I also have the stud earrings in it. Absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to let you know that this actually launches on January 14th. And from January 17th through the 24th, you can use the code Tammy25 and save 25% on it. But when it launches, the code is not good. You can use Tammy15 and get 15% off your first purchase. But as of January 17th, and I'll remind you all on Instagram, January 17th through the 24th, Tammy25 can be used to get these beautiful little pave hearts. And like I said, you can get it in ruby or the diamond. It's not really diamond, but you can get it in it. I liked it in it's a pave. I love a pave cut. So that is new for Dean Davidson and Valentine's. So you might have a special person in your life that you do gift a Valentine present to. Why not take a look at this? All right, so just a quick update. You know that my niece Ashley had a new baby boy. He was born in October. He had some difficulties when he was born with eating. He wasn't eating, he wasn't sleeping. He had to go into the ICU. So he didn't dehydrate, and they ran some tests on him, didn't find anything, and I'm gonna tell you, I kept saying that baby has reflux, that baby has reflux, that baby has reflux, and guess what? Poor little Hayes Walker has reflux, and he was so unhappy in his first few weeks, and Ashley was beside herself with just wanting to try just anything to make his life better. I mean, she was trying everything she possibly could. And finally, she took him to the pediatrician, and they did diagnose him with reflux. He probably will outgrow it. Some babies are born with it. And he's on a medication for just a little while, but let me tell you, he is so charming and so beautiful. And he is just a fabulous baby. I will put some pictures in here for you. I had meant to film a little bit of our Christmas, but like I said, a funk came over me, and I wasn't into any of it. I was into the holidays and I was into my family, but I just was feeling really unattractive. I think I was feeling unattractive, and it's gone. I'm out of it now. So I will put some pictures in, and I have to tell you that Jace, he is a fabulous big brother. All right, my friends, that's it for today. I will be back in a couple of days. If you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you as an ageless beauty. I don't need these anymore. I would love to have you as an ageless beauty, so hit that subscribe button and just check back daily or weekly to make sure that you are seeing all the videos from your favorites, because that bell, they don't sometimes notify. They're not really notifying you. And that is it. I'm gonna let you get out of here. Go out in the world, be lovable, and remember, my friends, we all have bad days, but love your age. It's better than the alternative. I love you all. Bisous.